you are.
Hi, I'm Todd Crail. I'm a lecturer in the Department of Environmental Sciences at the University of Toledo. And I'm out here to talk about some of the water issues, the hydrology that we have in the Oak Openings region. The Oak Openings region is a large pile of sand that's sitting on the clays that we see across this area where we like to do our farming and stuff. It's a special area. Because that sand is rare in Ohio, many of the species that occur here are rare. And a lot of what we focus on typically in restoration is fire management. We think about these as fire communities. But the thing that's really changed in this region is not the fire, and we've talked a lot about fire suppression out west, and we have fire suppression here, which yields this forest that we're in. But what we're really missing is the hydrology that we used to have. What I'm standing here next to is a spring where water is, there's pressure that's created in an upland, maybe over by the airport, maybe over Oak Openings Metro Park Preserve, where that water's going down into the sand, and then we're finally at a low area where it flows up to the surface. And here you can see it boiling up. A lot of times you'll see like the skunk cabbage here, you'll see those kinds of seeps at Wildwood, at Oak Openings, where water's coming out of the dunes or down into a valley that's surrounding a river, either the Ottawa River or Swan Creek. And they mark where that water is coming out. But here we actually have vertical lift on this spring. These springs used to be a prominent feature across the landscape. Springfield would have been named after it. Spring Meadows was an area of high concentration. These springs would have been at Wildwood. They would have been at Lou Campbell State Nature Preserve. They would have been along the Swan Creek River Valley at Oak Openings. And so it's kind of cool to actually get to see one of these things left. It's been altered by ditching. We ditch away a lot of the water to get it off of the surface, and so that water doesn't go into the ground, and then that starves out these springs. There are some species that live specifically in these springs. Certain dragonflies like the very cold water. That helps with their life history. And we've consequently lost those species because we've lost these springs. So it's a nice thing to see still on the landscape. This, like I said, used to be a prominent feature, and now because of alterations and ditching, we don't see this any longer, and that changes plant community.